Hello, everyone. This is another market moment with Randy Williams Gurian. Hey, thanks for tuning in today. It's been an interesting few weeks in the market. This week in particular, the market continues to rally on news that the economy is getting better and another vaccine is moving quickly through the emergency use authorization process. It's exciting. What happens though here, what I've seen happen in the past anyway, is that there becomes a point where the market gets what they talk about overvalued, and there becomes a concern about that. And then what you have is what I would call an earnings paradox, where if the earnings don't come through, then the market is overvalued and stocks will really struggle. Um, but when you have a bull market and a recovering economy, you likely will get good earnings and maybe even really good earnings, and then things will um, continue higher. But it's that earnings paradox. We saw some of that with the technology earnings in the third quarter, very good numbers, and then not too long after that or right before that, we had a correction because stocks were overvalued, but they delivered on the earnings. So now we've got that sort of paradox, that digestive phase, if you will, in what I think is still a bull market in a lot of these segments. And then the other segments of the economy are going to be coming back because we've got 3 vaccines, and I think people are going to get vaccinated quicker than most people are even talking about, or at least have access to a vaccine if they want it quicker than anyone thought was possible a couple months ago. So with that earnings paradox, I think the most important thing to look at here is going to be earnings in January. And in December, the market, I think people are going to continue to position if they think earnings are going to be better. The paradox really is if the earnings don't come in, and then you'll be caught, in a bad situation. But I think they will come in, and that's again where you can be smart about it. And my final point is just that the stocks that are probably, you want to bet on the stocks where the earnings are really good, and they will come in. Because then if there is that paradox and the earnings don't come in, they're not going to get as hammered as some of these other more speculative names. And sometimes the really speculative names, even if they beat earnings and their outlooks are shy, or things have come up, man, they get taken out to the woodshed, and you don't want to have that happen to your stocks. So again, it's good to have a really solid strategy and to think it through. And I think this is a bull market, and bull markets are fun. They're fun. So anyway, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving, and we'll come back to you next week. Thanks a lot.